Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be discussing KKW Beauty's concealer kit. We're gonna find out if it's worth the hype. Is it brown skin girl approved, and how much does it cost, and what exactly do you get inside of it? So I'm gonna break down all those details for you. If you're interested in watching this video, stay tuned, and please don't forget to subscribe. So the kit retails for $80. With 20%, it came up to $64. And I ordered Memorial Day weekend. I think it was like Sunday. They processed and shipped it on Friday, and it was delivered by Monday. Shipping costs $8.95, so I did spend about $72 or $73. It is pricey, but I did it for this channel and because I just have like a curiosity for a concealer, because I'm a concealer junkie and I just fucking love makeup, and who can't resist makeup? Really hard to tell which color you need, but unfortunately for the dark side, all those colors were very neutral and very cool, and as you can see, I'm very warm, so none of those were gonna work. So I ordered from the tan line. I ordered number 11, and we're gonna dig inside and see exactly what I got in the kit. I did want to show you the packaging because I find that when I watch other YouTubers, they don't talk about packaging as much as for KKW as much as they do for other products like a Tatcha or an Urban Decay. I see them like really excited about it, but no one really talks about it. So I like the fact that like in this box there is more pet paper. It's good for protecting. The rest of the box, as you can, like as I said, is that mauve dusty rose grayish. I like that as KKW. And then in here, in a very big package, is KKW concealer kit. It did come with my, my receipt, all the info, just to make sure that they charge the right card and that it's at the right address. So this is it. So let's open it up inside of this package. I do really appreciate this packaging. It's super cute, and I feel like if you wanted to like hide your like maybe your intimates or something special, maybe even your dildo, you can put it in here and then like no one would know, and just put it in your like bra and panties section. So first things first, I do see a card. It says KKW and it has a picture of Kim, of course, and it has conceal, bake, and brighten. Oh, there's a message in the back. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna read this. It says KKW Beauty Concealer Kit includes Kim's signature 3-step concealing routine to conceal, bake, and brighten. Key anti-aging ingredients include ceramides, marine collagen, and schizandra genesis fruit extract, and the product formulas to help reduce fine lines and wrinkles, improve hydration, improve skin smoothness, and make skin appear firmer and more elastic over time. Okay, each product. We've got the KKW Concealer Dual Brush number 1. So it comes in this plastic. I like that it's protected so it's not touching anything, debris or any dust. We've got number 11, the KKW comes in this package. Hopefully that gives you a better, okay. And then we have the KKW Bake, and this is number 3, so I totally just skipped. I do like the packaging on that. So she maintained the pink mauve dusty rose thing, and then wait. Oh, okay, so I got, all right. So this is the 3rd row of the concealer kit. I was wondering why they both say 3, but I got the pressed brightening powder number 3, and so okay. So this is, so which one's 2? So I'm guessing this is the 2nd step, and then this one is the 3rd. We'll find out in a second. For each product, we've got the KKW Concealer Dual Brush number 1. So it comes in this plastic. I like that it's protected so it's not touching anything, debris or any dust. We've got number 11, the KKW comes in this package. Hopefully that gives you a better, okay. And then we have the KKW Bake, and this is number 3, so I totally just skipped. I do like the packaging on that. So she maintained the pink mauve dusty rose thing, and then wait. Oh, okay, so I got, all right. So this is the 3rd row of the concealer kit. I was wondering why they both say 3, but I got the pressed brightening powder number 3, and so okay. So this is, so which one's 2? So I'm guessing this is the 2nd step, and then this one is the 3rd. We'll find out in a second. Okay, and then last but not least is the KKW Concealer Dual Brush number 2. This is the one that comes with the sponge and the bristles at the top part. And then that's it. And let's get into it. So off of first impression of applying it underneath my eye, it's definitely bright, and it has a familiar scent of MAC products. I want to do one eye at a time, and I know that Mario was using the brush. Because I have the brush, I'm going to use the brush because I want to give you guys the full experience. So, tap that into it. It's definitely brightened. The texture is familiar to me as the I want to say actually like MAC products. This is definitely familiar. Or was I supposed to use this one? Was I supposed to use a sponge? I don't even know. I kind of like using this. I like using brushes, as you guys know, on my channel. It's definitely full coverage. It is full coverage. And I'm doing such a YouTube-y ass concealer because, you know, Miss Kim K. I'm gonna go like right in here. Yeah, it's very thick, so I guess a little bit goes a long way. I know that Mario doesn't use actually that much on Kim. So this brush might be just good for if you do get this brush. Not saying that you absolutely need it, but if you do get this brush, I would say that it's good for like spreading. I know some people don't like, yeah, I didn't need to put that much because look how much that spread. I know some people don't like using their fingers. I'm definitely one of those people. Like, I don't enjoy using my fingers to apply makeup. I know that NARS is a big fan of using their hands for makeup, but I'm just not. I'm gonna take whatever is left and put it on my nose. Oh, that definitely, I can definitely see that. And then I'm taking my Eco Tools sponge just to hit the edges. So how do you guys feel so far about my under eye? It looks a little unblended, but I'm not crazy about this sponge to sort of fix that. Like if I want to take out product, absolutely this might be the way to go. And I don't know, it doesn't say anything inside of the packaging, but I don't know if this is supposed to be wet. I think the beauty community at this point is used to seeing a sponge and seeing it wet. I've never used a sponge dry, so I'm just curious about that now. I'm just gonna use whatever is left to sort of hit the forehead, see how, if it's lightening the way that I like it. But I do like the way this is looking. So I'm putting a little bit of, oh maybe I put too much, but I'm putting a little bit of the powder on here. So this is what it looks like. I actually really like the design of this. This is really cute. And then I like that there's a dish. Gosh, I'm trying to like play with lighting here. There you go. That's the powder. And I put a little bit there, and I want to say, let's actually just look really quick. Hey guys. I love how dramatic the music is.
Hey guys, Mario here. I'm going to show you guys on this beautiful model how to conceal, bake, and brighten. And for her, I'm going to use concealer number 8.
Alright, let's skip over to...
So I'm going to go ahead just with this double-ended...
oh, so this is what you're supposed to use to bake.
Right over the concealer.
Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that. So I took a little bit. I'm dipping the number 2 concealer brush. I'm gonna make sure I have enough, but I'm also trying to dust off. So this is what it looks like. And then we're going to, I wanna, hold on, because this concealer did move a little bit. I just wanna make sure that I have enough. And that it just looks as seamless as possible, because you know when you start making facial expressions and all that stuff, concealer does its own thing. All right, immediately we're going in with this one. Okay. And does he brush off?
To bake it or set it. You can this with a brush or with a sponge.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take this side of the brush now and just sort of excess.
Got it. Okay. Put some just like a little bit down here. And we're gonna do both sides, because what he does is he dips his brush into it and then he uses the other side to brush off the excess. So that's what exactly we're gonna do. I'm definitely looking very white under here. I'm looking very Kim K 2008. But this is the product she created, and we're gonna do it. I don't hate it, but a girl needs to contour ASAP. This is exactly what he uses to brighten. And I know that the brightening doesn't happen all the way. It's mostly up in here. So we're gonna go in. I'm gonna load my brush. I like to smell my products. Kick back a little. And let's brighten this eye, because it's already brightened, but let's see how much. So I'm just gonna come closer to you guys, because you know I shoot on my iPhone 6s Plus and I don't have an ability to zoom in. So this is what I'm looking like right now. I feel like a little bit closer, I do look a little bit older, but it might be just, this is my first impression, so the first time using it. So let's get into it. Ooh. This looks a little ashy. Oh, even from the back, it looks a little ashy. So maybe I don't know too much. Just kind of take off whatever's off. Compared to this eye, I look a little... See, the thing is that the next option for the dark is pink. And I wouldn't want to put pink on my eye, just because, as you can tell, I already have like yellow undertones. So I'm not the craziest, especially off of that first second, because it's like how much product... Like, I know a little bit goes a long way, but I like how smooth it feels, but I'm not crazy about how ashy I look right now. This looks super ashy. Let me do the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna contour and all that stuff, and then I'm gonna come back and give you guys my finals. I used my Fix Plus and it didn't work, so then I used my Mario Badescu and I used a sponge to sort of push, and it picked up all the product, and I look crazy right now. Like, I look insane. I look like it's been a hot summer day in New York City, and I was looking like a snack a second ago, and I'm highly disappointed. Kim. Okay, let me gather my thoughts. Sponge needs to be the work. Point blank, period. The sponge sucks. It's too hard. The fact that we don't know if we should wet it or not is really confusing. This kabuki, I would probably prefer separate, but I don't think that it's necessary with that. That's just my opinion. Second, this brush, I don't hate it, but I don't necessarily feel like I need it either. I have other tools to spread out my concealer. I did use this for this. It did like push in the product a little bit more, but I'm not that crazy about it. And I'm not too crazy about how scratchy this is. This is definitely good for blending out maybe an eyeshadow color in the crease, just to blow it out a little bit, because a scratchy brush can definitely give you that, but I'm not feeling like you need to get this. So you can definitely save some money by not buying this. Alright, one is concealing. It is a nice concealer. Do you need to spend $18 on it? I don't think so, because you don't even get that much product. A little bit of the product does go a long way, but it's not something that's necessary. I think the color selection could be better. You know, it is very creamy, and it smells kind of like MAC, so you have that memory of people still buy MAC. I don't know. It does have a little bit of a yellow undertone with a little bit of orange, which I don't mind, because I do have that brown golden look to me, so this worked well to give me that brightness. I'm sure if I had gotten 12 and then went to step 2, I would have been able to conceal like darkness and then brighten with the powder. So That's just my thoughts on this. I like it, but I don't love it. Step 2, I liked until a second ago, but I look really insane right now, and it's bothering me that I like have no way of fixing this. Like, this product cannot be used with any kind of spray. A Fix Plus that has glycerin is definitely gonna work, but I feel like they're probably just not made with a lot of water soluble ingredients. So that's my choice. I do like this color. It's definitely more of a yellow than the number 3 step. I do like it. I probably will work it again, but I'll just know next time to use an Urban Decay, a Fix Plus, to make it work. The powder is really nice. It's light, it's finely milled, so it's very soft. It's similar to the Laura Mercier, what's the name of that powder? The really popular one that everyone wears. It's very similar to that, but it's got a tinge more of a orange yellow to it. So the packaging, I like that it locks in, so you don't have to really worry about this falling everywhere. This also is $18, just like the concealer. I think everything is $18. And then step number 3, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not crazy about this. I don't know, Kim, I'm not too crazy about it. I know that you had this intentions of giving this brightness. It's definitely similar to the Secret Brightening Powder that was really popular with Laura Mercier, and sort of like the ambient powder from Hourglass, and there are a lot of products out there that are similar to this, which are going to give you that brightness effect. I don't necessarily think that it needs those brightening crystals, but I understand that that's what makes this product different, and it makes it unique to KKW. Do you need this? Absolutely not. If there's anything that I would say that might be worth trying, it's probably the baking powder, but I don't know, guys. This is just, I thought that this was like the show pony of the entire kit. Like, obviously, like, it's concealer. Kim's never had a concealer, so it's a big thing. A powder is a powder. Everyone can make a powder. So long as it has talc, silica, and mica, I feel like you're good as long as it has other key ingredients that will help the under eye. This, I don't know. It needs to be reworked. So at this point, it's not brown skin approved for me per se. I am going to keep working with this. I'll probably try the concealer again because I do like the way that my forehead and my chin have created a brightness. So it creates light, and then it's a little bit forward, but it's not like masking. I really hate my under eyes, and I want to take this makeup off as soon as possible. So if you ever were to get these products, this is something that you have to remember is a key staple to having that Kim K look, and also just to make you as a person look presentable, and you don't just look like you're following a routine of a celebrity who has, you know, expensive products and all those kinds of things. You have to think about what works for you all the time with makeup, and so, you know, things are going to be different. So those are things to just keep in mind, and that wraps up this video, guys. I really appreciate you watching and seeing me struggle. I know I look crazy. I feel like even from behind I just look a little patchy, so it's not anything that can't be worked. If anybody from the KKW team is watching this video, just rework on your product. Women of color are dominating the beauty industry, and so it's time to just not forget about us. So that wraps up this video. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye.